Hello, hello. Hola. Hello. You might do some donuts out loud. I wouldn't expect anything less of him. Hello, and you're from Germany. You're on holiday then? For the weekends, nice. How's it been so far? Yeah, yeah, you are right. Oh, we're going. Didn't even realise. Hello and welcome back to the season finale here in Division 1 of ExA. We go to the Middle East here in Abu Dhabi for what I'm presuming is going to be a very interesting but very dry race. Even though they put the setting on dynamic weather, I'm like 99 point out of 9. How many nines do you want? Sure. That is going to be dry. We've only got... Well, it's not going to be a full grid today. You can see in the right hand of your screen that's how many drivers we have. We just wait for pilot flow to ready up and we can get into a short qualifying followed by 29 laps of the Abu Dhabi circuit. Of course, you can see in that screenshot there the under the bridge pit exit, trying to go onto the outside of that. Oh, there you go. It's raining. How obvious is it that they put it onto rain? How obvious is it? Well then, gonna be an exciting qualifying. Let's see what the drivers do with all dry setups. No one expected it to be raining in Abu Dhabi. I think a lot of the drivers just blown away by the weather. No one's come out of the pits yet. Oh, there's one. Let me just get this stuff on. We don't need that. What am I doing? Track map. There you go. You can have duplex on the out lap. The new refined Abu Dhabi circuit as well. This one with a few less corners than it was a few seasons ago. This will be the biggest noob fest in next one. Watch Dion get pole with full traction. Does Dion drive with full traction? Or is he just doing that because it's wet? Yeah! Oh dear. Alright, 4 drivers still left in the pit lane. 3 now that a Ferrari is coming out. But Duplex coming round the final few corners. And onto the start-finish straight goes the AlphaTauri to start the first flying lap of this final qualifying session for Season 4. Apparently it's not going to rain in the race, it's just for qualifying. Reason B has said. AlphaTauri already has a Haas behind, trying to get that slipstream off the car in front. See just in the background there, the white and red car. Yellow flags in sector 3, that would be a Red Bull, it looked like. Or the Aston Martin behind, in that mini-map on your bottom right hand of the screen. Coming into sector 3 now, the AlphaTauri driver of Duplex, of course, has a purple sector 1 and 2. Because the first driver 2 crossed the line, although the Red Bull went through that sector split and has stolen it off of him. Not quite sure who that Red Bull is, but we'll stay on board with Duplex. And the Haas behind us spun around. We'll stay on board with Duplex as they are the first driver to set a lap time. Of course, the longer they stay out, the drier the track will be, the quicker the lap times will be as well. So it's a 1 minute 34.281 for Duplex. We'll see who that Red Bull was behind. It would have been... Oh, it's a Williams, not a Red Bull, sorry. It's Brand, a 1 minute 33.028. And then the Haas, who did spin coming into the pits, that was Pilot Flow. Reason B sets a 1 minute 36.467 and smashes into the brake distance boards as well. That's going over some curbs. But the fake Roland Alfredsson's, the 1 minute 33.315 is the second fastest time in this short qualifying session. 3/10 behind Brand and the Williams in provisional pole position. On board now with Jetters. As goes up into third, Jetters drops down into fourth, Glocksit goes up into third place. A 1 minute 33.899 and a 1 minute 33.939 for those two drivers. The two Ferraris still not set a time, although one is coming round the final corner. We'll stay on board with Stefano, so Surprise is going to set a time. It's only good enough for P8, but there is still over 12 minutes left in this qualifying session. Those Aston Martin and Red Bull bring out some yellow flags in sector 2. Stefano coming round into the long straight with some DRS. Of course not open in this rain, but in any other condition it would be. Yellow flags, that is a Mercedes spinning around out of the really long left-hander. Me personally having some very big problems with that corner when it first came out. Stefano didn't have any problems though. On to the final few under the hotel section. Is Leo doing donuts? Where's Leo? Oh, he was doing donuts. Is that the? Where is he? Is that the Mercedes that was spinning around? Oh, I missed it. Damn. Stefano 1 minute 37.426. He's on softs. Oh yeah, he is. Let's have a look at him. See what he's doing. There he goes. Taking the Hamilton line to do some donuts. In the meantime, of those two Ferraris, Frederick Dawson goes up into fourth place, 1 minute 33.555. Yeah, what a decent. Yeah, what was that graphic that we had before? He had like 207 points or something crazy in less than 10 races. Invalid lap for his trouble as well. That is your Season 4 World Champion. He's averaged like 22 points a race. That is actually insane. Pilot Flow is still left to make a lap time, and he spins around out of turn 6, or into turn 6 actually. And the traction really not just being there for that Haas driver right now. We've got 10 minutes left in this qualifying session. Of course, Leo not let's say a lap time yet, but he was on softs and doing donuts. Oh, who was that purple first sector? That was Surprise. Oh, purple second sector. So Surprise back around the track, going into the third sector. Leo will start last. Any reason, or is it just he wants to? Like, there's no point in racing because he's already won the title. But I'm guessing he just wants to start last. Maybe it's this last to question mark challenge. Surprise goes up into second place. Only, exactly 1/10 behind of YS Brand in that Williams car. Still in provisional pole and on an outlap as well. Dion up into 10th place. That first lap time for the McLaren, a 1 minute 34.194. Not too far behind Jetters, who had a 1 minute 33.9. Coming through the final few corners now, followed by an Aston Martin, not too far behind. There it is. Stefano goes up into third place, so it's currently a 2-3 for Ferrari qualifying. Dion goes up into P9. And the Glock behind goes up into P10, 1 minute 33.848 and a 1 minute 33.899. And Reese has joined us. Invalid lap for YS Brand, so they won't improve on their lap time. And has a handlebar moustache. Chris will like that one really, really very much. The handlebar moustaches come out in force. Surprise and Stefano probably coming into the pits after their flying lap. Just letting a few of the cars pass, and it's turning into a bit of a car park here at turn 6. Duplex, the first driver we looked at onto this qualifying session. Ah, that's a bit loud. Go off of him for a second. Still a bit loud, but oh, we can live with it as he gets a bit of squiggle on coming out of turn 8 onto the DRS straight of sector 2. Well, the second DRS straight of sector 2. And Pilot Flowers retire from the session. See on the mini-map the little white dots out of turn 7 into turn 8. I wonder what's happened there to have that retired. Might get some context in the X1 chat in Discord. If you want to join us racing, anyone that's new or not joined the league yet, of course you can join our Discord. I think it's the bot, or Brody will just link in the chat. There it is. Duplex is a best player. Yeah, 1 minute 33.020. Provisional pole for the Alpha Tauri. Fake Roland getting close and to bring the Mercedes, I believe. Let me just have a double check before I say something wrong. Yeah, the Mercedes had the can't speak, constructors title. Frederick Dawson, 1 minute 32.736. New provisional pole lap of this qualifying session, the other AlphaTauri. So AlphaTauri 1-3 at the moment, but Marco in second, splitting them 1 minute 32.919 in the Alfa Romeo. Has Lethal Sniper joined? I don't think so. Duplex X1 not... What does that mean? Deal English. Yeah, only 14 drivers today. You can see. The attendants did say we're going to have 19, but some people didn't want to join. Purple Sector 2 for the Aston Martin of Glockstick, hoping to improve on their lap time of 1 minute 33.899, down in 10th place. We'll see where they finish up with just over 3.5 minutes, well just under now, 3.5 minutes left of this qualifying session. You can see the dry line really starting to be seen there as the drivers follow one another along the best part of the track. Glockstick goes up into P3 then, 1 minute 32.984, so just under a second faster goes the Aston Martin and splits the AlphaTauris once again. What tier is Duplex? Rowley or Dion can answer that one. I have no idea. X3. X3 being fourth in the qualifying as of now. Pretty good. Dion out for a flying lap. See how he performs in that McLaren. So X1 is the highest, and then it goes X2, 3, 4, 5. Marco Di Buono, is that Lethal Sniper? Okay. Dion coming through turn 7 now, still having a decent lap. We'll get the lap data on, see how that helps. I knew I was missing something. Yellow flags in sector 2, that is Dion pulling out of the lap so far. Stefano also on a flying lap down in turn 6 and 7. Everyone else on an out lap apart from Reason B. Oh, bit of lag there. And Stefano has invalidated. Dion missing apexes by 2 square miles of the thing to be up. We'll go on board with Lethal Sniper, the other Williams driver. See what they can do on their... is it their first appearance in Division 1, X1? I'm not too sure. Going down the first DRS straight of the lap now, using all of that room. He's a Season 2 X1 champ. Okay, so we've got a winning contender on our hands here then, if they can use that pace from 2 seasons ago. Reese takes the checkered flag. Didn't set a time down in 15th. Gloxic also takes a checkered flag up in 3rd. Invalid lap for Lethal Sniper. So they're going to back off. We won't know what the actual time was, but they're going to start down in 14th place here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We'll go up to Frederick Dawson, as they are the provisional pole sitter as of now. Surprise takes the checkered flag. So does MCL, second place time of 1 minute 32.884. Here comes Frederick Dawson round the final 2 corners. Keeping it in bounds, and a new fast lap of the qualifying session. Frederick Dawson, the AlphaTauri driver, a 1 minute 32.698. I believe will be your provisional pole, well, your pole sitter for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix here in Division 1, X1 of Season 4. Roland Alfredson's into the pits as well as Stefano, so we're just waiting for them to get back into their pit box. This is almost a reverse championship grid. No, Leo, you shouldn't. There is your short qualifying classification. Frederick Dawson in the AlphaTauri is your pole sitter for this Grand Prix, with MCL F1 1998 in the Alpine alongside them with a time of 1 minute 32.844, only 1.5 tenths slower. On the second row of the grid you have Marco and Gloxic, and then behind them you have Duplex, Brand, Roland Alfredson's Jetters, Surprise, Stefano, Reason B, Dion and Pilot Flow, the drivers without a time. Lethal Sniper, Reese and Leo starts from the back of the grid. And it's dry. Back to normal. Marco and Leo cause problems at the back. If anyone tells me there's going to be rain in this race, I'm actually just going to leave. This race should be mad. Well, there's going to be fights everywhere if it's this close in qualifying. The rain did play a part, but if you say it's like a reverse grid order, then drivers from the back will be fighting their way right to the front. Just waiting for all the drivers to select their tyre compounds and fuel loads, as well as any non-part permit changes that they can. And the 5 red lights are on. The long 5 lights, but we go racing here in Abu Dhabi for the final time in Season 4. MCL gets a really bad start, Frederick Dawson gets a really, really good start, and it's already almost a second gap between the front two. Roland Alfredson goes up into P4, overtaking Marco and Duplex. Reason B spinning around out of the first few corners. It's not a safety car, luckily, as Reason B can carry on. It's just a brawl behind Frederick Dawson. Already a second advantage for the AlphaTauri. Possible race strategies are a medium hard on lap 14 or a 2-stop for soft medium on lap 9 and 18. I think a lot of these drivers will be going for a soft hard, maybe, if they can manage their tyre performance. Bit of a twitch there for Brand. They try to catch back up to the back of Gloxic, but have to look behind for Duplex as well. This battle for P2 goes all the way back to Marco in P6 and 7, with Jetters trying to have a look around the outside you saw in the background of your screen. Frederick Dawson with the new fastest lap of this race. Marco tries to go around the outside of the final corner. Haas off the track. Don't know who that was. That was Pilot Flow. Leo into 10th place already. Boring. We're coming to 9th now. Show the battery? I can do that, yes. Where is it there? Do that as well. Once again, those are your possible race strategies. A 1-stop from medium to hard or a 2-stop from soft to mediums. Down the inside goes Roland Alfredsson's trying to defend his position from Gloxic, as Brand tried to go down the outside as well on the Aston Martin. Everyone holds position for now. Williams just having a look down the inside, but doesn't think they're close enough to make a move, and buys their time for another opportunity to overtake. Jetters up into P7 now, overtaking Leo, who is already up into P8. Brand pushing that Aston Martin right through the corners. Almost getting held up, it seems, as well. Frederick Dawson, a new fast lap of this race, 1 minute 25.435, and DRS is enabled, so that will mean if you are within a second of the car in front, you will have extra don't know what that technical bit is. Is it downforce? You get to go faster. Brand up into P3. Gloxic goes deep into turn 4, I believe it is. Let me have a look. Turn 5. Now, both of them with the DRS on Roland Alfredsson's. We'll just have to wait to make an overtake on the Mercedes. Less downforce, more top speed. Okay. Williams all the way on the track. Oh, on the track? On the curbs there. On the outside of turn 9. Having a bit of a wobble, but carries on in third place. The ExA boys are quickly showing who the bosses are. Only 3 laps in. And so, because there's only Duplex remains up top. A lot of the drivers who don't usually race on a Friday afternoon or evening, just falling down really, really quickly. Of course, Reason B did have a spin in turn 3 on first lap. There you go. Roland Alfredsson's back in front of Brand after Brand for a second had a P2 to his name. That's a nice camera angle that was. This fight for P2 isn't going anywhere. A few drivers drop back just a bit of Gloxic and Duplex, but Leo up into P6 already. Second and a half behind Duplex, but pretty sure he's going to catch up quite quickly. The DRS is going to be open for Brands as he looks to go down either the inside or outside. Choose one quickly. I'm guessing the inside of the Mercedes. A bit too far back this time actually to make a move. Rowan chasing the win he wants so badly. He's 4 seconds behind right now. Brand goes down the outside and makes it stick. Whoa, they've collided. They've touched both of them off the track. Nice disaster for Roland and for Brand, as both of them down into 13th and 14th. Both of them pushing a bit too hard out of what is a difficult corner of this track. You need a lot of downforce for that corner, but not too much downforce to lose out on the straights. Maybe the Williams just didn't have enough. Lots of rears from the Williams, apparently, says Rowley. Well, he did, yeah, he turned into the Mercedes, so yeah, it would have been. Gloxic goes up into P2, overtaking Duplex, who is up into P3 now after that collision with Roland, Alfredsons and Brand. Leo looking to make a move on Duplex, both of them having DRS. Leo diving down the inside, maybe getting a bit of track warnings there as he came back on track, and both of them have glided. Leo's lost his front wing. Duplex carries on, and it is a safety car. So that, what is now a 9-second interval, will come down to less than a second. So Frederick Dawson into the pits. Gloxic doesn't pit, so they're carrying on with their original tyre strategy. They are on the mediums as well. Dion with 5 seconds. Brand has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Huh? I was just about to say Dion got 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Who are the constructors? I think it was Mercedes. Oh, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it was the Mercedes. Let's try and get a bit of information about that disqualification. Not anything yet, but Gloxic is now your race leader. Everyone apart from the top 7 and Roland have pitted. I get 5 seconds removed anyway. So Frederick Dawson still holds the Nets race lead because everyone in front of them hasn't pit yet. See what the... Nope, not that one. So Frederick's gone on to some hards. Leon into the pits for mediums. Dion's on soft tyres. Alright, so I think the only driver who can really, well, I say who, the only driver, the realistically only driver who can really battle for the net P1 is Gloxic because of these medium tyres. Of course they have to pit sooner, but the tyres will heat up a lot quicker than those hard tyres, especially after this safety car restart. But I wouldn't count any of them out, realistically. Information on the Brand's disqualification. Apparently he got wing damage and went to the pit. Got spun around and then blocked the pit lane, so he got disqualified. Right. I think that's safety car in this lap. There's no more yellow flag. Yeah, safety car is pulling away. Gloxic will lead us off for the first safety car restart of this race. It's more than likely there's going to be another one, but we'll see if that happens later. Going round turn 15 and 16 and onto the start finish straight goes the Aston Martin. It's a decent getaway from the safety car restart for both Gloxic and Duplex. Merck has a clean sweep, but combined constructors is close. This week Williams racked up a lot of points. That's very good information. Dion has another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. The only driver to have a penalty to their name at this point. Wait, have I missed something? Where's the Haas? Oh, is that Duplex spun? Oh yeah, he's down the bottom. Going through the exit of turn 9 now. Hopefully everyone gets through it safely. There's a bit of wiggle in the background of that video there. The Aston Martin has a really big slide. Keeps it going, but has lost a lot of time to the Alfa Romeo behind. Those hard tyres just starting to get into their operating temperature once again. And that means around, 10 laps now, 9-10 laps, they are starting to get into a really good window for traction as well. AlphaTauri trying to dive down the inside. Caution, yellow flags. AlphaTauri has got the move done. It is Duplex who has spun out of turn 3. Reese and Lethal Sniper already going at it. You can see in the timing screen, just pinging around A lot of midfield driver battles. Have a look at Lethal Sniper. There's another one turned around. Collision between Leo and Dion this time. And that's really good racing there between the Williams and the other Mercedes of Roland Alfredsson's, as they both come within inches of each other but don't have any kind of contact. DRS is back enabled. Roland Alfredsson's and Dion into the pit, so it might have been actually Roland who got the collision with the McLaren. Frederick Dawson down the inside of the Ferrari. Amazing move on the hairpin exit. And we'll get the DRS as well to defend from the Ferrari, who's coming down the outside. Has to go off track to avoid a collision. And we'll take the Hamilton line. Stefano will have a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Has lost quite a bit of time. He can remove that, yeah. Frederick back up into second place. An amazing drive from the Alpha Tauri, who started on pole position. Of course, on brand new hard tyres compared to everyone else's used tyres who haven't pit yet. A lot of them trying to go for that one-stop race. And Frederick already on the back of the Alfa Romeo of Marco. Did think about making a dive bomb into the hairpin there. Stays behind the Alfa Romeo to get the DRS, which is a really good strategic move from Frederick. We use not even an inch of the ERS and already in front of Marco, up into P1 again. Taking the outside line all the way around the DRS straight, the second one on this track, to try and break the slipstream behind. A lot of the cars really snaking around. You see on the mini-map from first all the way down to about 11th place. Yeah, 11th place is really, really close. Glock comes into the pits for their first pit stop of this race. Lethal Sniper already back up into the top 5. Almost got spun around as soon as I went on to him. But has kept the car in a straight line. Mercedes of Leo trying to find as little of a gap as possible to try and squeeze into. Bit of wheel banging between the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo as well. But everyone through safely. Everyone just really sneaking along, just not trying to do too much as Stefano gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. That is exceeding the track limits 3 times. So you get 2 warnings for exceeding track limits. If you do it one more time, which is the 3rd time, you get the 3 seconds. Reese up into P5 as the Williams of Lethal Sniper extends on the track, but Reese has retired on the entrance of turn 2. So has Lethal Sniper. A really big crash for the Williams. That's a double safety car. I'm joking. It is another safety car for Dion, who has a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car, and Glockstick has a 3-second time penalty for exceeding the track limits. So we now have 13 drivers left in this race as we come up to halfway mark of this Grand Prix. See if anyone decides to pit under this safety car. Frederick Dawson does pit again, so him most likely is going to be going on to medium tyres. Everyone is pitting actually. Reason B with a 5 seconds penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Glockstick doesn't pit, so if we can just speed up a tiny bit, come on, he can jump a few cars here. Up into P6, yeah, P6. Glockstick comes out. Remember, he did pit just a few laps ago. Frederick Dawson still leads this race after the the pit stop period. A few more drivers this time though have got penalties to their name apart from Dion. Marco, Glockstick, Stefano, Reason B, Leo and Dion all have penalties now. We'll have a look at what those penalties are as well for you quickly. All 3 seconds apart from Reason B was a 5. That was for speeding under for speeding into the pit lane, I think. And Dion has a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. Tyres are as follows: everyone on mediums apart from Glockstick, who did pit earlier, and onto the hard tyres that are 2 laps older than everyone else's. Dion onto the soft tyre. Bit weird to go on the soft tyre. We'll have one more lap of safety car, as Dion didn't have enough speed to catch up to the back of the pack before the safety car could come in. Just, no one warming up the tyres. Probably don't need to yet. But that Ferrari in the background, I think that's a surprise. Just felt like it. Doing it a complete opposite of the Kimi Raikkonen warming up tyres clip. Everyone warming up tyres and him not. Safety car is in this lap, so we'll go racing for lap 17 of 29. We'll have that's a bit of argy-bargy, bit of squeezing out from the Ferrari and the Mercedes, old rivals in terms of constructors in real life. Once we get going again, we'll have 13 laps of racing. We go racing once again. We'll go back to Frederick, who's already got a massive lead. Marco under pressure from Pilot Flow, who had a spin. Not sure when it was, but he did have a spin as well as Reason B. So the Haas is not having a great time, but currently Pilot Flow up into P3 and looking in on P2 as well. Both of them, I think, were using ERS, so everyone's holding position right now. Well, there won't be much overtakes unless someone wants to do a dive bomb until the DRS comes back online. Well, there's one. Duplex and Roland Alfredsons. Reason B, 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. Fastest lap just pinging around a few times. There's another one. Leo with a new fastest of this race. 1 minute 24.907 on those medium tyres. Everyone's still just taking it a bit easy. Just not pushing too hard. They want to keep their position at least, or just look forward. They don't want to look backwards as the Aston Martin is doing now. Two drivers trying to get by, and both of them do. They touch wheels as well, and the Haas goes into the back of the Aston Martin. Not too much the Aston Martin could have done to avoid that collision with the Haas. But Stefano and Leo up into P6 and 7. Leo and Stefano just having a nice stroll. Having a nice Sunday drive on a Friday evening. Frederick Dawson steals back the fastest lap of this race. It's a 1 minute 24.63363, and the new can't speak again. DRS is enabled once again, so we should see some more overtakes. These two are at each other's throats in season 1. Nothing's changed. 3 seasons later, Dion's retired from this race, so everyone's getting points. Woo! Everyone's getting points. Yeah, 3 seasons later, nothing's changed. And it's still a caution in the first part of the track. So Dion's AI is coming back out of the pits. Oh, a bit of a twitch there for the Haas of Pilot Flow, down into P5 now after Jettas gets past. Jettas not really been anywhere since the beginning of this race. Up into P4 now. And can start to look forwards. Leo getting past Pilot Flow. Leo for the first time is in the top 5 of this race. On those medium tyres. I don't think there's a single corner Leo hasn't made a move in. We can watch it back and see if that's true. Make a Windows Movie Maker of his overtakes. MCL gets past Marco for P2. Jettas gets past Marco as well for P3. A TikTok, no, a Windows Movie Maker. Not a TikTok, a Windows Movie Maker. Do you like my yeah. I like that Pro Clubs one the best. Everyone's just saying sorry and they fire one in from 30 yards away. Leo 1/10 behind Marco, trying to get up into the top 4 and does so with ease. Really late on the brakes there from the Mercedes, the Alfa Romeo, trying to fight back but just can't at all. Oh, big dive bomb there from the Haas. See where that's put Pilot Flow off the track actually. And already Leo looking to make a move into the top 3, dives down the inside of turn 9 and makes it with ease once again. It's like that TikTok sound, you're watching a master at work. And we are really truly watching a master at work here in Division 1. Jettas with a 3-second time penalty for exceeding the track limits. Leo's doing quali laps right now, he's right on the limit. He's got no ERS left. If he wants to win this race, he's going to have to do it on pure racing speed. He's got the DRS though to try and get past the Red Bull of Jettas. Jettas sticks it around the down the inside, trying to defend his position. But what a move once again from Leo, who goes around the outside of turn 9 up into P2 and can now look forward to win this race. Frederick's got 70% ERS, yeah. That is actually a crazy move. Stefano half a tenth behind Pilot Flow. Just looking to make a move. There it is on the bottom of your screen there. I think he did get the move. Yes, he did. Down the inside of turn 2. Gloxic is trying to safety. Oh yeah, he's right in the little corner of turn 9. I'll have got on board with him. There he is. What's he doing? Little hidey hole in the outside of the racetrack. Roland Alfredsson's trying to get past Reason B. Reason B trying to overtake the Mercedes to get up back into the top 9 of this race. He was just sat there doing donuts. Celebrating a bit too early. .1 seconds now. Let's see how much ERS he still has. 64% yellow flags in Sector 2. That is Gloxic. Not sure what's happening there still. Oh, he's pulled over. He's pulled over to let everyone through. What a nice person. No blue flags need to be flown. Back to 1.4 seconds, the gap between Leo and Frederick Dawson. Stefano still trying to overtake Pilot Flow. The two Ferraris this time trying to work together to get one of their customer teams, the Haas, and go up into the top 6 of this race. Oh, there he goes again. I don't know if I should go back on. Let's go back there. There he is. Oh, we'll go back to this one. The two Ferraris switch places. Surprise. Now we'll have a go at trying to overtake Pilot Flow. That gap at the top back to 1.1 seconds. Surprise. Almost getting past Pilot Flow. Offenders Leo, I think it's a 3 seconds. 3 seconds, yeah. But there goes one Ferrari. Pilot Flow really holding a lot of drivers up. So, surprise. Maybe can just start backing up Pilot Flow a tiny bit. Well, he tried to, at least. Pilot Flow went down the inside, but for surprise goes down the back on the inside and they collide. Both of them continue straight. That was a scary moment, especially for the Haas on. There's Gloxic in the corner. I think Duplex had a bit of a wiggle as well. Jetta's getting a bit close to Leo here. If it stays like this, MCL will get a P2. You are correct. Gloxic has finally retired. Sad day. Jettas will have DRS on Leo. See if Jettas can get anywhere near the back of the Mercedes. He does, and it's dived down the inside. Oh. Safety car will not be if there's not... Huh? .1 seconds still the gap with 3 laps remaining. Yellow flags flying for Pilot Flow, who's spun around. There he is. On the exit of the second last corner. We'll carry on for the final few laps. So we now have, with Gloxic retiring, 11 drivers left in this race. We've got lap 27 of 29. And if Leo wants to win this race, he's going to have to get like 4 seconds advantage on Frederick in 2.5 laps. Marco getting past MCL. Up into P4 goes the Alfa Romeo. Rounds into the hotel section. Goes these two. Not a win for Leo, but man, he drove a race and a half after the safety car. But yeah, he started... Where was he after the safety car? Was he like 12th? 13th? Now he's in second. Yes, now he's in second. It's an amazing drive from the world champion. With some out of this world moves to go along with it. As we might be able to see one here from MCL going down the inside of Marco. It's not out of this world, it's actually really, really easy for the Alpine. And up into P4 goes MCL. MCL just not having a bit of straight line speed as they would really have wanted to, getting back overtaken by the Alfa Romeo of Marco. Stefano gets up into P7. Getting re-overtaken by Roland Alfredson and then back overtaken. Those two are having a bit of a ping pong, what is it? A ding dong battle, that's it. P7, P8, P7, P8. Yellow flags in sector 3. That is the Haas of Pilot Flow spinning round once again. Rolly. Oh no, it's only P12. Oh, that's actually really sad. Oh, here goes MCL again. The same place he overtook last lap. Does it again. Can he keep this position now? He doesn't have to. Roland Alfredson's with a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. A 3-second gap from Jettas to Leo now, and a 1-second gap from Jettas to MCL. So MCL will get P3 as they come across the line. Frederick Dawson is your Abu Dhabi Grand Prix winner here for the Season 4 finale in EXA. Leo comes home second to finish what was an amazing comeback drive after starting from dead last on the grid, down in 16th place. MCL does get the podium they really deserved after this race. And through penalties, the Alpine gets promoted into the podium position. Leo is your driver today, of course, going up 14 positions from the start of this race. We can get into your podium celebrations very quickly here. Here is your what am I saying? It's been a very long season. Here is your race classification for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Frederick Dawson is your race winner, with Leo and MCL finishing off the podium positions. Chetters, Surprise, Marco, Roland Alfredson, Stefano Reesenby, Duplex, Pilot Flow, and Glockstick finish off the points paying positions. Dion, Marco Di Buono, Reese and Brand did retire from this race. The incident reports are here. We'll go speeding through them really quickly to get them in time. There you go. It's not blank this time. And if you are watching, do stay for some celebratory donuts. Not sure how long they'll be, but we'll have some. I think there'll be a new lobby for it though as well. Oh. Maybe not a new lobby. Let's have a look. What's the chat saying? Same lobby, Leo has to go. Okay. There you go, 3-lap race. Oh, people are leaving still. Did I do any good in the race? Did you do good? You won the race. Didn't you get fastest lap as well. There we go, donut time. Not good enough. 26 points? What do you mean 26 points? You should have got at least 40. Here we go, donut time, let's go. Let's turn off that mini map. There he is. Starting from P6, he's Oh no, handlebar moustache. Whoa. Oh dear. Alright, oops. That is the end of Season 4. What a ride it's been, especially for Division 1. Leo, your world champion. Mercedes, your drivers' world champions. Drama from the first race all the way to the end. Hopefully we can see that next season. In Season 5, a lot of these drivers will be coming back for Division 1. If not, they'll be in Division 2. And in the Discord we should be announcing some dates pretty soon of when the next season will be starting. And yeah, thanks to everyone who participated, commentated, owned, moderated every race this season. We'll be back for Season 5 in a couple of weeks' time, maybe 3-4 weeks. I don't know how long it's going to be. Oops. But until then, I've been your commentator, CDTM XP, also known as Connor. I'll see you later.